The storm around Arionne Curry and Martell Holt just refuses to calm down. Every time people think things are finally settling, Arionne steps forward and throws everyone into chaos again. And this time, she's not whispering, she's not posting vague messages, she's coming straight out with receipts, threats, and a whole lot of confidence that's leaving fans shocked and confused at the same time. Arionne isn't backing down anymore. She's standing tall, reminding everyone that she still has a voice, and she's ready to use it no matter who gets caught in the crossfire. The truth is, the story between Arionne and Martell has always been messy. It's one of those situations that people can't look away from, no matter how tired they claim to be. The history, the emotions, the betrayal, it's all too deep to forget. So when Arionne decided to come forward again, dropping messages that sound more like warnings than simple posts, everyone sat up and paid attention. She said it clearly, she meant every word she's ever said. And coming from her, that's not just talk. That's a warning that something big is on the horizon. Not long ago, a photo surfaced that threw gasoline on the already burning fire. It was from Martell Holt's court appearance, but what caught everyone's attention wasn't the case, it was who was sitting right there with him. Arionne Curry. Calm. Confident. Not hiding in the shadows like people expected her to. For years, she had been called everything under the sun: a side piece, mistress, homewrecker, but that day, she showed up like someone who didn't care about those labels anymore. That single image spoke volumes. Some people saw loyalty, others saw delusion. But no matter how you look at it, it was a bold move that demanded attention. For many fans, that courtroom appearance said one thing loud and clear: Arionne isn't done with Martell. She's not going away quietly. And whether it's love, pride, or a bit of both, she's ready to let the world know she's still here. The energy she gave off wasn't that of someone who's been broken by criticism. It was the energy of a woman who feels she still holds some power in a situation where people thought she had none. That confidence alone got social media spinning. Everyone had something to say. Some mocked her for showing up, others defended her for standing in her truth. But what really took things to another level was what came after that courtroom moment. Arionne went straight to Instagram and started posting messages that had people's jaws on the floor. She wrote, "I love when people find out I meant every word I said." It was short but sharp, like a knife wrapped in silk. Fans immediately knew it wasn't just random shade. It was personal. It was intentional. It was directed at someone, even if she didn't name names. Then she dropped another one that made everyone lose sleep. She said, "I don't charge nothing to the game. Just wait. I got something for your ass." That line alone started a storm of speculation. People couldn't stop wondering, what exactly is Arionne planning? What does she mean by "I got something for your ass"? Is she about to drop receipts that could destroy someone's reputation? Or is she hinting at something shocking, like a marriage or pregnancy that no one saw coming? The internet turned into a guessing game. Every fan had their theory, every blogger had their take. Some believed she's ready to expose Martell's secrets. Others think she's gearing up to hit back at Melody Sherry, reigniting their long and bitter feud. Whatever it is, her tone made it clear it's personal, and it's coming soon. And the part that confuses everyone the most is Martell's reaction, or lack of one. Instead of distancing himself from her, he's been feeding the fire. He's been calling her his fiancée in public, using that word as if it means nothing, even though there's no sign of a real engagement. To some people, it's proof that Martell is still deeply involved with Arionne. To others, it's just another one of his tactics to keep her loyal while never giving her what she truly wants. He's done this before, offering promises, painting pictures of a future that never comes true. But here's the thing, Arionne's not just some random person in Martell's life. Even when she's not physically on the show, her presence still lingers. Every time her name is mentioned on Love and Marriage, Huntsville, she gets paid. Every time people talk about her, she stays relevant. She doesn't need a contract or screen time. Her name alone keeps her in the mix. That's power in its own way. And she knows it. She knows that her name alone can shift conversations, stir emotions, and even change how fans see Martell, Melody, and the rest of the cast. Carlos King, the show's executive producer, has even spoken on this. He made it clear that he doesn't think Martell has any real intention of marrying Arionne. To him, it's all talk, a performance for the public, not a plan for the future. And honestly, fans agree. Martell's track record speaks for itself. If he truly wanted to be with her, he's had years to prove it. But he hasn't. Instead, he keeps her close enough to stay useful but far enough that he never has to commit. It's a game of control, and Arionne, whether knowingly or not, keeps playing. Still, there's something different this time. Her tone, her posts, her confidence, they all suggest that she's ready to take control of the story herself. No more waiting on Martell to validate her. No more sitting quietly while people paint her as the villain. This time, she's writing her own script, and that's what has everyone on edge. Because when someone like Arionne feels cornered or underestimated, that's when she becomes the most unpredictable. And right now, she's in that exact space. Fans are divided about her, as always. Some pity her, saying she's still trapped in Martell's web, hoping for something that'll never come. Others see her as strategic, using her name and reputation to stay relevant and make money. Whichever side you're on, one thing's for sure: Arionne knows how to keep people watching. Every post, every quote, every photo is carefully timed. She knows exactly how to stir attention and make the internet talk about her for days. The more she talks, the more people start to question Martell's real motives. Because no matter how much he tries to downplay things, his behavior shows that Arionne still has a certain hold on him. Maybe it's history, maybe it's guilt, or maybe it's just habit, but she's always there. And by publicly calling her his fiancée, even if it's not official, Martell adds more fuel to the fire. It's almost like he enjoys keeping people guessing. And that's what frustrates fans the most, because while he plays games, Arionne seems to genuinely believe that one day he'll make it official. The difference between her and Melody has become one of the most powerful comparisons in reality TV. Melody chose freedom, independence, and peace. She walked away and built a new life for herself, turning her pain into progress. Arionne, on the other hand, is still tangled in the same emotional mess that started years ago. Where Melody shines with self-confidence and focus, Arionne still battles for validation in a relationship that's never given her stability. The contrast couldn't be clearer. And then there's the audience. People can't stop watching because they know there's more to come. Arionne's posts about a year-end twist have everyone guessing. Some are convinced she's hinting at another baby. Others think she's planning to expose someone publicly, maybe even Melody. And a few believe she's got something completely unexpected up her sleeve, a revelation that could change how people view everything that's happened between her and Martell. The irony is, Martell doesn't seem to be doing much to stop any of this. If anything, he's giving her more reasons to speak up. Bringing her to court, letting her be seen publicly, calling her his fiancée, it's all feeding the narrative that something big is about to happen. But is he doing it on purpose? Is this another one of Martell's manipulative moves, or has he finally decided to stop hiding his connection to Arionne? Either way, fans are preparing for impact because it's clear that when Arionne makes her next move, it won't be small. Carlos King's role in this can't be ignored either. As a producer, he knows drama when he sees it. He knows how to push storylines and how to protect the show's image. That's why when he said that Martell's fiancé talk is nothing but lip service, people listened. Carlos doesn't waste words. If he believes Martell's just playing a game, then there's a reason behind it. He's probably seen more behind the scenes than fans ever will. And by speaking up, he's making sure the narrative doesn't spiral out of control. Meanwhile, Melody keeps thriving outside the chaos. Her career is booming, her fan base is strong, and her energy is calm. Every time Arionne or Martell get tangled in more drama, Melody's silence speaks louder than any post or livestream. It's like she's mastered the art of moving forward while they're still stuck spinning in circles. Fans often point this out as a lesson: when you stop chasing validation from the wrong person, peace follows. Melody is living proof of that. But not everyone in the cast can stay out of the mess. The Scots, especially Marceau, always find a way to jump in. Marceau loves a good jab, especially when it involves Martell. Every time Martell's name comes up, Marceau throws in his sarcastic comments,
keeping things petty but entertaining.
It's his way of reminding people that alliances in this world are temporary. No one is truly loyal to anyone. They just play along until the next scandal hits. Still, the more people talk, the clearer it becomes that Arionne isn't the same woman she was a few years ago. She's hardened. She's more vocal, more confident, and less willing to be silenced. Her threats about having something in store don't sound like empty words anymore. They sound like preparation. Like she's been holding on to information, waiting for the perfect time to release it. And knowing how unpredictable she is, that moment could come without warning. The fans are already bracing for impact. They know that when Arionne speaks, it's never random. She's strategic in her chaos. Every post has purpose, even if it looks impulsive. And when she says she has something for someone, that usually means drama's about to explode. If this upcoming revelation really is as big as she claims, it could shake the entire dynamic of love and marriage, Huntsville. Because at this point, Arionne has turned her role in this drama into power. She's not a side note anymore. She's a headline. She's someone who can move the conversation with one post. And that's something most reality stars struggle to achieve. The irony is that her greatest weapon isn't Martell, it's the audience. The same people who criticize her are the ones keeping her relevant. Every argument about her online, every debate about her decisions, it all fuels her presence. She's turned infamy into influence, and she knows it. Carlos King understands that too. He knows that as long as Arionne keeps stirring conversation, the show stays relevant. The challenge is keeping that energy from becoming toxic enough to damage the brand. That's why his comments about Martell's fake fiancé talk were so bold. He's drawing a line, making sure the audience focuses on what's real instead of fantasy. He's protecting the story while letting the drama play out naturally. Meanwhile, Martell stands in the middle, looking more confused than ever. On one hand, he seems drawn to Arionne's loyalty. On the other, he still tries to maintain an image of control and composure. But everyone can see through it now. The charm that once worked doesn't hit the same. Fans know his pattern: big promises, small actions, and endless excuses. And now, with Arionne threatening to expose or reveal something, he's under pressure like never before. If her something big involves him directly, it could destroy whatever is left of his public image. If it targets Melody, it could spark another round of chaos that spills beyond social media and into real life. Either way, there's no scenario where this ends quietly. Arionne's unpredictable energy is what keeps everyone glued to the screen. Whether you love her or can't stand her, you can't deny that she brings the drama. And this time, she's made sure everyone knows she's not afraid. Her confidence feels dangerous because she doesn't seem to care about the backlash anymore. She's ready for whatever comes next, and she wants everyone else to be ready too. As fans wait for her next move, one thing is clear: this isn't just about Arionne and Martell anymore. It's about power, image, and control in a world where attention equals currency. Arionne has turned her chaos into capital. And the more people talk, the stronger her presence grows. Melody may represent peace and progress, but Arionne represents the kind of raw, unpredictable energy that keeps reality TV alive. And when she says she's got something for everyone, believe her. Because if history's any lesson, when Arionne Curry moves, the entire love and marriage, Huntsville universe shakes.